Hello?
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Hi.
Hello there. How's it going?
Eh, somewhere. I am.
All right, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm all right. I'm all right from last night. Um. Yeah. Well, I was so nervous doing this. To be honest.
What? It's just me. It's
I.
just Dave. I'm just a
I
guy.
know, but still, I mean, I've never done this properly before.
Oh, cool. So what should I refer you to as? A tune?
Up to you because it says Tooney voices demon, but you can call me Toon or you can just call me by my real name, Jaden. Up to you on that.
Jaden? All right. Well, nice to meet you, Jaden. Toony Voices Demon.
Yeah,
I'm Dave Rivas. It's a pleasure to meet you.
yeah. Pleasure to
Thanks
meet you
for
too.
uh thanks for inviting me to the call.
Yeah, this is how I do calls normally because, like I said, Discord doesn't work properly for me at times.
Yeah, it doesn't for me either. I can't use the app for Discord, my speakers and my mic and stuff. And this is like my studio stuff. I mean, I
Yeah,
record all the stuff I record here with
yeah,
this stuff, but it doesn't work on the Discord app.
yeah.
It works if I go into a browser on Discord. So
Oh, okay.
anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. Um, yeah, yeah. Like, I'll tell you how I got the idea to do this. I was inspired by one of my teachers. His name's Mr. Barry. He gave me advice to make connections with these people, and of course, I went with it, and here we are.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So do you are is this just for fun, or are you doing a project or something, or are you gonna post an interview or something like
Well,
that?
that's pretty well. I am recording this at the moment, so pretty much it is an interview for. Well, I mean, for my idea was kind of for fun, but also at an interview at the same time.
Sure. Sure,
Yeah,
great. Whatever you want to do.
yeah. Um, how's your roof?
My roof actually is better than I expected. Well, it's bad. I need to get the roof
uh,
replaced. But
uh,
when they were up there doing an estimate, so I
yeah.
was expecting all this bad news, but then they're like, "No, we're gonna do this for you, and we're gonna make it as least
Uh,
painful as possible." And
yeah,
you know,
sweet.
I'm sure everyone says that,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
I kind of
yeah,
like what I heard. So,
yeah.
so we'll
Um,
see.
yeah. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I printed out my question stuff. I tested the recording software I was using. I tried different ways. It didn't work, but I tried this one and it
Uh huh.
works perfectly for this. So I
What are you
test.
using?
Um, I'm on a Chromebook, so I'm using an extension called Vidyard. That's how I'm recording this, and picks up
Okay,
it picks up the audio on Google Meet quite well.
sweet,
Yeah,
cool.
I have my questions printed out here on the side for me, so I am good for this.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, I'm here for you.
Ah, yeah.
And is your dad around?
Well, he had to go into work. He was supposed to be
Oh,
here.
okay.
I let him know I'm doing it though. I let him know, so
Okay.
he's cool with it.
Sure. Good. Good. I want to make sure your dad's cool with everything.
Yeah,
And me, if you see me looking around, it's because I've
yeah.
got a little dog here at my
Oh,
feet, and
oh,
she's
doggy.
older and she's blind, so
Uh,
she
yeah.
just wanders around and bangs into things. So if
Oh,
I get up real quick, it's because she's stuck in a corner or something like that.
yeah, sweet, sweet. Um, yeah, and just for the oh, yeah, I see the little bendy thing on the mic.
Yeah, this is what I usually have for when we do our streams.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
have a little bendy, and then I'll put like a little bendy blanket on the
yeah,
back
yeah,
wall
yeah,
there, so
yeah,
I got a
yeah.
backdrop.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. That last one with Tim, though, it killed me nearly. It killed me laughing with Tim.
Tim is a trip. Tim
Yeah.
is so funny, and he's definitely the guy. He was definitely the right guy cast to play Wilson. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. There
But
we go.
he's very sweet.
I
He's
just
a very
pinned it,
sweet
so
man.
I just adjusted, so I pinned it to pin us to the screen so we can actually see each other properly on the video and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool. Come here, baby.
Oh,
Come here, baby.
oh,
She's trying to get under my chair. I don't want her to get
uh,
smooshed.
oh, I have a cat around here somewhere, but he's having a nap. Yeah.
Yeah, cats will do what they want.
Yep.
They don't care about your interview. You
Yeah, but I was
got a lot
very.
of Funko Pops up there.
Oh yeah, most of I do. If there are bendy ones, or that you can't see them, most of them are variations of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, really? You like Mickey Mouse and Disney and all that?
Yeah, actually, I wrote down a Disney-related question. But I will get there. It's
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay,
Hang on.
cool.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to do, man. This is your thing, and I don't have. I have some other stuff. I have just I have daily
oh yeah, yeah. Fair
things
enough.
I have planned to do. I have editing and sound
Yeah,
editing and
but
stuff
yeah,
I do.
editing the
But
one thing I cannot seem to do sometimes.
really,
Yeah, I can't because with me it's hard with technology with me because I can't work it half the time.
yeah. Well, editing to me, there's basic principles to editing, and it kind of applies across the board, which is it's just cut and paste,
Yeah,
copy, cut, paste,
yeah,
slide, move.
yeah,
You just got to figure out how each of the different apps use
yeah,
how you can do those things in all the different apps. But
yeah. Yeah, this is also the first time. I mean, this will be up on my channel, Tooney Voices Demon, which I posted like 2 demo stuff because I want to be a voice actor and stuff, and for future.
oh, cool, good for you.
Yeah,
And your channel on YouTube or Twitch or what?
I have Twitch, but I don't use it half the time.
Hmm.
Sometimes I use it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm
uh,
starting to use it a little bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you post on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. It's Tooney Voices Demon because back I this is my other channel. So I used to have a channel years ago that I used. It was themed around Bendy and stuff, and well, I got rid of. It's still up there somewhere, but I've just you stopped using Bendy to represent me. I've used my own characters now.
Good,
Yeah, yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, yeah. My profile, if you wonder what the profile picture is, that is my OC. I can't remember his name. As a 1930s New Yorker with a ribbon mic. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Hang on. Actually, I think I'd be able to get the Funko Pop down. Hang on. Here we are. I got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Man, I love Funko Pops.
yeah, yeah. It's actually 2 different bendies in here because I got the one with the
Yeah.
wrench from my friend, and
Uh-huh.
he couldn't find the box, so I had to just put both bendies in the same box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that. They're very cool. I have just a couple
Oh yeah.
because if I if I if I start collecting Funko Pop,
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be they're gonna be all over lining the whole house. But I only have a few. I have a Luke Skywalker
Yep.
from The Empire Strikes Back. He's in his orange
Yeah,
flight
yeah,
suit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was a gift. And then I have a Baby Yoda. Well, when it was called Baby Yoda, now he's Grogu.
Yeah.
And then I have uh, a Tapatio man. I don't know if you've seen the Tapatio man.
Cup of
Uh, Tapatio is you sound like you're like from New Zealand or something.
Yeah, I that is correct.
Nice, but
Yeah.
but
Although with music. Oh, wait. What was that?
Tapatio is a hot sauce brand here in Southern California, and
Oh.
this is the man on the bottle,
Oh, okay.
and he's sparkly. And I can't help myself. I have to take stuff out of the package. I know I should leave them in the box.
Well,
Like collectors
that was with
good.
me. That was for me for a while, but then I decided because it's gonna get broken that some of my pops did get broken, so I just kept them in the box.
Yeah, and then probably my one of my favorites.
Oh. Um.
Captain Kirk.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And I don't know if you know this, but we share an occupation.
Yeah.
He's the captain of the Enterprise, the original Enterprise,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
am the voice of Captain Vakel Sean
Yeah, yeah, I know.
in
Yeah,
Star Trek
yeah, yeah,
Online, who's the captain of the Enterprise F.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm a huge
My cousin
Star Trek.
plays that game. I think.
Well, tell your cousin Captain Sean says hi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Are you
Um.
really calling me from New Zealand right now?
Yep.
Nice. What time is it there? Or what
Nine.
day is it?
It today is Friday, and it's 9 o'clock down here.
9 o'clock in the morning?
It's 9:27. So we're,
In the
yeah,
morning?
yeah, in the
That's
morning.
amazing.
Yeah,
It is Thursday at 2:30 in the afternoon in Southern California.
yeah.
That's so
How's
great.
life down there? How's life for you down there?
It's sweet. It's kind of warm today. Summer's starting to come in. Well,
Aye,
it's spring, but it's
yeah,
it's starting to get warm. We still have a little bit of rain here and there.
aye.
Like it's gloomy in
It
the morning and
sometimes
clouds.
it's rained quite a bit, a little bit down here. It's cold today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was cloudy
was
this morning and
I
now the
was
sun's
literally
coming.
I was gonna wear my bendy hoodie, but I don't know where that is at the moment.
The only bendy attire I have is a t-shirt that I
Yeah,
wear for
yeah,
streams,
yeah.
but
I've seen it.
that's it. And then the
Yeah.
blanket. What else do I have?
Where'd you get the blanket from?
The blanket I just found on Amazon,
Oh, okay.
and it's just a big ink machine, and all the
Yeah,
characters
yeah,
are
yeah,
around it.
yeah,
It's the only one that
yeah.
I like. But it's
I have a couple of other bendy pops. So there's Bendy right here, and then there's Boris up there as well as one of the searchers. Yeah,
oh wow, yeah, I like
yeah.
Boris. Boris is cool. I wish I could get to know a little better.
Or
Like
you,
Boris seems like he'd be a
yeah,
good friend.
yeah, yeah. Or even give him a voice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people say like, "Oh, what would Boris sound like if he spoke, or Bendy?
Yeah.
What would Bendy sound like if he spoke?" But
In
I
my
don't
mi-
know. I just
in my mind, I joke about to my friends that imagine if I was the voice of Bendy.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Well, if you ever get that gig, I'll call you back and I'll interview you.
Sweet. And um um uh oh well, anyway, I might as well start with some questions for to start for
Yeah,
let
do
me.
whatever you want to do, man. I have I will try to duck off camera if you're going to use the camera, or if you want to just do audio, but I'll duck off camera because I'm eating chips.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Um, what was your favorite TV show growing up?
Starting off the interview while chewing a chip. Um,
Sorry.
uh, now I need some water. Okay, my favorite TV show growing up, man, I had so many. I think when I was a little kid, I liked the original Star Trek series was already in syndication,
Yeah, yeah,
but I remember always watching that. Um, I've always loved Looney Tune cartoons.
oh yeah. I grew up a
When I
bit of that.
when I was a little kid, we had Saturday morning cartoons. Not it's There was only like 13 channels on the TV set,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and on Saturday mornings, that's when you got all your cartoons. And so I'd get up on Saturday mornings and watch Looney Tunes and old Popeye cartoons, the black and white
yeah, yeah,
3D
yeah, yeah,
Popeye cartoons.
yeah.
And then in the afternoon, sometimes we would get a Speed Racer. I loved Speed Racer.
I don't think I know that.
It was like early Japanese anime,
Okay.
early like in the 70s
Yeah,
is
yeah.
when I used to watch cartoons like
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah.
Um, what else? Oh, and then I always watch like Godzilla movies and stuff like that. And, any of those Tokyo monsters. Um, but then when I got older, I think in my like preteen and stuff, we used to have the $6 Million Man. I love that.
Oh yeah.
That was Steve Austin. He was an astronaut that got in an accident, and they replaced his arm and his both of his legs and his eye with a bionic, super strength and stuff like that. So that was cool. There was just so many. I was addicted to TV growing up.
That was me too.
So I'm pretty much like I've seen a little bit of everything. But now, it's weird in the recent years in my adult life,
Yeah.
like maybe in the last 10 years or so, I don't watch TV a whole lot. I don't watch it at all. And if I do, it's just like news or something like that. I don't get into a whole bunch of
Me
shows.
either. I don't really watch TV as much anymore. Well, I mean, at the moment, I've been binge watching stuff on TV, on Disney Plus and stuff, or Netflix, just to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah,
When I watch TV now, I want to see a good movie or something I can get wrapped up in for a couple hours, and
yeah.
then
That's with
you know,
me sometimes because sometimes it's hard to get me out of the house.
yeah. Or if there's a good series that I can binge watch all together, I like doing that. I just
Yeah,
watched the season 3 of Picard. That was really fun. Anything Marvel, I love all the Marvel and Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus.
yeah. Fair
All that.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I've watched little bits here and there. Well, they're
yeah.
basic.
So I love good TV. I love good movies,
Sweet.
but no, I don't really think there's anything I follow right now.
Ah, okay,
It's
fair enough. All
yeah.
right, well, that was question number one out of the way.
Number one is done.
Oh. Yeah, literally, I remember I was on a call. I was on this call with my friend, and literally we were joking about what if Dave accepted my friend request on Discord and we jinxed it, and I literally spat me drink out when that happened.
Yeah, that is. Thank you. I mean, that's very nice, and I understand that. I get that because I'm the fan of others. That there's
Yeah,
people that I admire or follow, and I get a little starstruck and stuff like that. But it really is just me. I'm just Dave. I'm just a guy. I live in San Diego, California. I just recently retired from the fire department.
yeah,
I have
I
a
heard about that.
I have a, I had a day job just like anybody else. And then when I was done at the fire department, I'd go work, I'd go be in a play at a theater or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that
yeah.
and record voiceovers. So I just have like a side thing. And,
I
but I got to tell you though,
yeah.
I've been a voiceover guy for about 25 years now, and I've had fans for different characters and things like that, but nothing has even come close to the Bendy
Oh yeah,
fandom.
yeah. I've
And
heard you say
so
something about that.
now,
Yeah,
finally, since November of
yeah,
last year,
yeah,
when I meet people online like this, I mean, the response from people is really, really intense. I'm still not used to it because some people like they scream or they cry or they spit their drink out. But I'm like, what's going on? Who's here? What's the big deal? So I appreciate it, but please relax or get a sippy cup that's it so you don't spill your drink all over the place.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna have a drink up on my desk with me, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Don't spill it. This is me. Notice how I'll always lean off like this. I keep my drink way far away from all my electronics
All right, good. Um,
because I will spill it.
yeah. Um, you know what I would like? Even though I didn't write this down, but yeah, like imagine if they decided to make like a fully animated Bendy TV series.
Yeah, you know that's a pretty. I was actually thinking about that
Oh,
recently because everybody is like, well, now especially when Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out as a movie,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the Meatly is actually comment on it, like,
yeah,
yeah, I'll see it. Um,
yeah,
and sure, I'd like to see a Bendy film,
yeah,
but it's got to be in the right hands. That's what the Meatly said,
yeah. I
and I
saw it.
agree with that
I saw
too.
that. Yeah,
But there's so much. in the bendy world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could fit it all into a movie
Yeah,
or
so
even
that's what. Yeah.
a trilogy. So maybe a TV series, but then even again,
Got to be in the
I
right
would want
hands.
I would want it to be a special twist,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
maybe even like a stop motion animation
Oh, that'd be cool.
series or
Yeah.
something.
That'd be cool.
Maybe I don't know if you can do like digital computer art or stop motion animation in the sepia tone format, like
Yeah.
the bendy world, but something different, something original. That would be really interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen Arcane? The
Yeah, I've seen.
series
Oh,
Arcane.
I've seen that.
Now, see, to me, that is beautiful
Oh hell. Oh
artistry.
hell yeah. 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 Heck yeah.
The animation, the artwork, the music, the voice acting, the story. It's I think Arcane is a masterpiece,
Yeah.
and it was just so nice to see all
Yeah.
their take on all those things I just mentioned. Now,
Yeah.
something like Bendy, where the fandom holds it in such a a high regard, I think you might have to do something like that to the
Yeah.
world of Bendy. That would be exciting.
Yeah. And
Maybe a mini series or something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. And like if they want Joey, they'll get you back for Joey.
Well, yeah, that's the whole reason why I just went through all that, because I want to do the
Yeah.
voice, of course.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
hire an actor to play Joey, a live action actor to play Joey.
Fair enough.
No, you can, but of course, I want to do the
Yeah.
voice.
To me, I just feel like it wouldn't be Joey without you, in my opinion.
Ah, man, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
because actually, a bit of a trivia here. I even before Dark Revival came out, I heard your voice in a game called Frogger, which I played it years ago on my cousin's old house when they lived at this old place, and he had a PS. It was for PS2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Very good.
yeah,
It came out on the PS2. Yeah.
yeah. He had an old PS2.
That was. Yeah. I am the voice of Frogger. I was the first voice for
Yeah,
Frogger.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think since then there's been cartoons and other games where Frogger speaks, but before me,
You were yeah, yeah,
Frogger was an 8-bit video game where they just hopped across the freeway or hopped across the river on the logs, not trying not to get hit by cars. Uh, and that was in the 80s when Frogger came out. And then through the 90s, it was, he went away and forgotten about. In the year 2000 was when we recorded it, and
yeah,
it came to me and they said, well, Frogger is going to be like a stand-up, like kind of like an Indiana Jones kind of frog now, and he's
yeah.
going to have a voice. And so I became the voice of Frogger. And
Yeah, yeah. I remember I was watching an old clip of Frogger on YouTube, and I don't know if it sounds a little with just how you did it just there. It sounds a little different. Maybe it's because they sped the voice up or something. I don't know.
that is my voice. And the trick to doing a voice like that is, when I think, well, how's a frog sound? He's got up in a higher register up there, really. And I wanted to go really high. But when you do a voice, and this is a tip for all you and for all the voice actors out there,
Yeah,
pick a voice that's sustainable,
yeah,
that you can, that won't hurt your throat,
yeah,
and that you can sustain for an hour if the session is an hour, or if the session is 4 hours, or like Frogger took 2 days, 2 8-hour sessions to record that whole game.
Oh wow.
But say you do like a video game or an animated series like The Simpsons that's been on for like
Yeah, yeah,
30 years now. Can
yeah,
you maintain that voice? So the original voice I did for Frogger that I wanted to do was way, way up there, but I couldn't sustain that. So then you just kind of bring it down a little bit where it's kind of sustainable and it
yeah,
kind of hits those notes every now and then. But yeah, I had to take lots of breaks. I
yeah,
would record for an hour, then I'd leave, and then somebody else would come in and record their character. But
yeah,
yeah, Frogger, what you hear in the game
yeah.
that's me. I know frog food.
Okay.
And then he'd say like, hi, little buddy. It was just really random stuff. And then at the end of the game, I was the voice of the evil Doctor Sarkenstein, which basically sounded like Doctor Evil from Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, I know what those are.
And so I had a big battle with myself at the end of that game. And yeah, you know, it didn't go anywhere. There was no sequels or anything like that. It was kind of disappointing, but I'm truly honored to be the first voice of Frogger. That was my first big hit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And then you know, I guess you know other versions came along, so
yeah,
that's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. All right, next question. Actually, before I do it, you know, you see, I'm surprised you instantly picked up how I sound. I'm from New Zealand from my voice.
Yeah, yeah. I know this stuff. I'm a voice guy. Come on.
Fair enough. Although half the time people usually when
It's
I go when
Australia.
I half the time whenever I'm in around like at school and stuff, literally people think I'm American.
Really?
Yeah,
People in New Zealand think you're an American?
a little bit.
So are you like, do you have a watered down dialect or something, or one of your parents American?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, half the time because I mean sometimes I change my voice just for the hell of it because
Yeah,
yeah, just for fun and
yeah.
yeah,
That's what voice people do. They're
yeah,
always
yeah,
they're always
yeah,
adjusting the way they sound.
yeah.
Okay, good. She's asleep.
Oh
Okay, my
yeah.
little dog's asleep, so I should be able to relax now a little bit.
Oh, okay. Sweet. All right. Next question. Do you have someone who idolize that you someone? Hang on, let me redo that. Do you have someone you idolize that inspired you?
Oh gosh. Well, you know, there have been so many people that have inspired me in my life,
Yeah.
and I'm really, really lucky that way. I've, especially in the world of entertainment, I've been able to meet so many cool people, and when I meet someone that influences me, it influences me to go on to something else in my life. But back when I was a kid and in the world of animation, it would have to be like my first would have to be Mel Blanc, who was the
Oh
voice of
yeah, yeah, yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. I
like I
know.
said,
Yeah,
I grew up on Looney Tunes, all those characters, Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck. I love them all. Porky Pig. Um,
yeah,
and I've said this a bunch, you know, because I'm a big theater actor,
yeah, yeah.
and a lot of people ask me like, you know, how long, you know, where'd you get your training? And I always say the best acting class I ever had in my life was Looney Tunes, and because I'm very over the top
Well,
actor.
sometimes people think I look like a Looney Tune because sometimes I act cuckoo.
Yeah, and that's me too. That's me too.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, Mel Blanc originally, just as far as voice, uh, here in when I was growing up at Disneyland,
Oh yeah.
there was the voice on many of the rides, Paul Frees.
Oh,
Um,
Paul
he was a
Frees. Yeah, I
he's
know.
a an old movie guy that has just a fantastic, rich, deep voice.
Yeah,
And if you
yeah.
go into the Haunted Mansion, he
Oh,
would
the
be the
Haunted
voice that
Mansion.
greets you.
I'm definitely gonna see the movie that's coming out later on this
Oh,
year.
yeah, I'm so excited for that. I hope
Yeah.
it's a lot better than the last attempt they did.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm sure it is.
I
I'm sure
found
it's
out
gonna
the
be good.
first the line, the opening line with "Welcome, foolish mortals." I found out that Corey,
Welcome. Yeah.
yeah, Corey Burton. I found out he did it, but he didn't like
Oh,
doing.
really?
Yeah, I he did that line, but he didn't like doing it because he believes that the ghost host belongs in the mansion and not should not be
Yeah.
heard outside the building because it's the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can totally see that. Yeah, that's the voice. When you first get in the,
yeah,
what do they call it? The Doom
yeah.
buggy.
The Doom buggy.
When you first get in there and it closes and it goes, "Welcome, foolish mortals."
To the
Yeah, that's
haunted
Paul Frees. And
mansion.
then there'd be other there was another ride I remember that he